move on to more breaking news coming in. The Supreme Court now has two new judges. In fact, the President is assent to Collegium resolution recommending elevation of Justice N. Koteswar Singh and R. Mahadevan to the Supreme Court is what we're learning. The Supreme Court will also have the first judge who hails from Manipur. In fact, Justice Koteswar, his appointment is very interesting as a judge of the Supreme Court who's going to be providing representation to Northeast. In particular, he will be the first judge from Manipur, like I just said, to be appointed as a judge of the top court. Now remember, it was the Supreme Court headed by Chief Justice of India D.Y. Chandrachud, who had very recently recommended names of the High Court judges, both N. Koteswar Singh and R. Mahadevan, for elevation to the top court. In fact, also recommended the appointment of Chief Justices of 8 High Courts. And now we're learning that the President has granted assent to the Collegium resolution. Let me go across to Ananya Bhatnagar joining us with more details. Ananya, tell us about the entire process. With the President's assent, we're now learning that this stands confirmed. Supreme Court gets two new judges. Tell us a little bit about them and their background as well.
Well, definitely, the Supreme Court now has got two new judges, and especially, this Collegium resolution that was passed on 11th recently, and it was passed very swiftly by the central government and, in fact, the President itself. And interestingly, it would be the first time ever in the history of Supreme Court that there would be a judge hailing from Manipur who would be presiding over the bench of the Supreme Court. Not only this, in fact, another judge from the backward classes of Tamil Nadu would be entering the Supreme Court. He would be one of the judges who would provide diversity to the bench, is what the Collegium had said, while it was recommending Justice R. Mahadevan's name, while, the first judge from Manipur, his name is Justice N. Koteswar Singh. And very clearly, a clear sanction strength of 34 is what the Supreme Court has. And after these two appointments to the Supreme Court, the Supreme Court will be functioning as a full sanction strength. Now what happens is that after the President gives an assent, a date would be given for their oath taking, and since we can see that in the next 1 or 2 days, these two new judges would be taking oath as the judges of the topmost court of the country. Remember that this is one of the swiftest, Collegium recommendation that has been cleared by the central government. This not only shows the diversity that the Supreme Court would be getting on its benches, but also how there has been a very healthy relationship for the past few months between the central government and the judiciary when it comes to the appointment of judges.
Oh, absolutely. Regional representation seems to be one of the key criteria in Collegium's recommendation of judges. N. Koteswar Singh, hails from Manipur, like we've been discussing. As far as the second judge, R. Mahadevan, is concerned, he belongs to the backward community from Tamil Nadu. That pretty much has been the focus, ensuring diversity, bringing diversity to the top court. Thank you for that, Ananya. We head into a very short break with that. Lots more lined up on the other side. Keep watching.